It reminds me of the very first episode of Jersey Shore, when that girl shows up and all her like stuff is in the garbage bag.
Right. You know, and I'm thinking about, I'm thinking, go down there.
I thank God every day that I've never seen that show.
Oh, you missed out on what will go down as the GOAT show.
It only works if you get time to do it.
I know, and I got
Found
big
a
time
Wii
in.
nunchuck.
FIFA 2005, day 1 by. No, and it's not even in there.
I'm like, you know what?
And that's not in there. Are any of these games in the boxes? There we go. What the hell? What is this? Oh, it's just upside down. Surprised me.
Yes. She goes to, she goes to church, or she goes right here at the bridge. You know, guys, and I'm like, it's great because that's what I wanted. That's what I've been praying for.
Hope for the best, but expect the worst. I always forget how old these Lego games are.
Right?
Take my hand. No, I'm Fire.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's what you were talking to my son about.
Yeah.
That TV would be nice for gaming.
So yeah, it is definitely motivational, even more so, but.
He didn't always look like that when you saw him. He was 225. That's a good weight for him, I thought. Nice and bulky.
Cool, cell shaded graphics.
That's what I want to be. I want to be 175, 180. And she tells me all the time, she goes, no, I don't want you, I'm like, honey, I'm going to weigh more because I'm getting back in shape on it. And I cut up fast and I get, I'll get bulky. But, we're wrestling around. Yeah, I'm getting bruised.
This game was so weird.
I'm like, she goes,
The like party game that came out with the original Xbox. Yeah, it was fun. It was fun at the time, and then a game called Halo was discovered. And then Fusion Friendly.
I'm just trying to clean a house and get my house in order.
Fusion Friendly ended up on the back burner.
Well, I got work to do.
Okay, hey, you want some coffee or anything? You good?
Is that Jay Beebs in there?
I'm here. I'm supposed to go to the station today and do. We're going to work on the station, but I think I'm just going to go tomorrow.
Sports.
Till
I just got a couple pieces of drywall, but I got a fridge they're delivering. And they told me, yeah, it's going to be first thing. And they just called me and said, yeah, we'll be there about 2:30, 3 o'clock. So.
You know what? I got something too that might help you out. It might be in a shed.
Day 1 by. Day 1 Beebler. Another FIFA. These old FIFAs are hysterical. There is some Wii stuff somewhere.
Yeah.
The Jessica Alba one. At least it had fun, unlike this modern one, which is all like dark and edgy.
Yeah, that's all superhero movies now.
Thanks, buddy.
Dark and edgy. Fantastic Four. Yeah, it's a weird time we live in. It's a golf thing. Hey, do you have any Wii stuff?
All the
We
Wii
found
stuff.
some
I
Wii.
do have Wii stuff, but my daughter's still using the Wii.
Oh, she's still keeping it? Alright.
Until I get the new Xbox or PlayStation.
You want to set that stuff off then, just so we don't accidentally buy it? It's for the Wii.
The
Cool.
New, that'd be nice if I could just get the Apple TV or the Apple setup, because then they can just.
That'd be nice. Have everything in one, so you don't have you don't have a bunch of discs or anything.
Yeah.
That'd be really practical.
Yeah. My girlfriend, she has it at her house, and it's amazing. I'm like, that is the coolest thing, because she sit on the couch and get her phone, and I'll go, oh, watch, that's on TV.
Yeah.
I'm like,
It's so cool.
man.
Who's that, Randy
You
Moss?
can actually do that with the new Xbox as well. You can like put a YouTube video straight up there. You can put your pictures straight on the TV. It's pretty cool.
Right.
I missed the days before EA just had the monopoly on everything.
PlayStation 3.
You couldn't do it with your phone. They didn't have the whole cloud casting.
Oh, you have to
thing
do
yet.
I have to do the internet and stuff, yeah.
There's Sonic Heroes. Find that old box for it.
How much did you want per game?
Give me $1 per game, man.
$1 per game? Cool. Do you know if you have any more of this stuff anywhere?
That's it, man.
Is it?
That's
Is this Sonic Heroes?
I've got the old Xbox machine too, so guys, just all put up. I'm just.
Beatles Rock Band. I wish I had a PS3. What a discography that band must have had.
Yeah, that's actually for the PlayStation.
The GOAT band. And I know even Edgy Fanty will have to agree.
What?
That the Beatles were the GOAT?
Yes.
Alright, good. Where did that Sonic Heroes turn up? I always saw it earlier.
Good Beam.
Cool.
GameCube, man. I haven't seen that for a while. All the controls. I know they got games. All the controllers. GameCube. I don't see the games.
Yeah, depending on how much you wanted for the GameCube, I might buy that as well.
Okay. Shoot, I don't even know if my son should be back in a few minutes.
Cool.
I just want to verify with him that that's something. Puts the part with.
I'm guessing he doesn't want it since it's under in a crate thing in the garage.
Yeah. That's the screen.
Oh, it's the screen you put on the GameCube. That's awesome.
That's cool. Guitar tuner.
I don't think you need that for the plastic guitars.
That's the charger. Yeah, it's for his guitar in the house, probably.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah. There's a microphone.
GameCube microphone, get the whole 9 yards. Does this come with it?
The screen? Yeah.
Screen
does. Attached.
Yeah, that's the charger, I believe. Let's see.
No, what is that? Awesome.
That goes
That thing.
Is that the power for it, maybe?
Well, this has
Or it's got
cables
its own
on it.
power. I don't know.
I think it goes with it because it goes to. You can do it to the car as well.
Oh, okay.
Right? Or that's not for this, is it?
You getting, Steven?
Got a silver PS2. It's half off, so
half
$10.
off, $10, and then
It does not have the component cables, but
it's got Wii Sports Resort, and these are also half off. It's $1.50.
trades in for like $6 at GameStop. So I mean,
That's profit.
yeah.
Those right there. Yeah. Perfect. Yeah, just those in your hand pretty much. Yeah, looks good. $20. Talk to that manager of yours.
I used to play this all the time.
Me too. I preferred the N64 one though.
Yeah.
What is going on, YouTube? White hair back in the building with the mask of Fantaism. Someone was talking about that movie the other day, and I was
What was that movie again?
it was a Batman movie, like an animated Batman movie from the '90s.
What was the actual title?
Mask of Fantism or something. I saw it in like the early 2000s. I saw it when I was like 10, when I was really into Batman, but I haven't seen it since then. But yeah, it was like a animated Batman movie, and I think Luke Skywalker was the voice of the Joker.
Oh, I think I've heard about this series.
Back in his like heyday, Mark Hamill,
Yeah.
whose acting career is going to be briefly reignited for one Star Wars movie. Hopefully more, but I don't think Luke Skywalker's going to make it through the first one.
Probably not.
So let's get into, I guess, your video, because I really have no reason to be here besides
You got some things.
moral support.
I mean,
I got some things, but you have like bags of things. You look like a homeless person over there with that backpack.
So, right off the bat, a lot of people mentioned this on Facebook, because on Facebook I posted a photo of all my finds.
Thing
So
is so swag.
go check out our Facebook. We just put shit there now. Cool looking GameCube bag. It looks like it's officially licensed. Actually, it's even got like
Definitely.
the whole
It's got the GameCube pattern
logo
sewn in. That's really cool.
That's really cool. So I'll probably take the GameCube out, and I might actually use this as my school backpack. From
That
now
would be really cool.
just because it's the GOAT.
It's like retro, but not like edgy kid retro or hipster kid retro. It's like the perfect retro.
It's
It's like
it is.
15-year-old retro.
So I hope the footage turned out well. I think it did. I'm
didn't
not
watch
sure. I watched a little bit of it. I think I got it all though.
Okay.
I think I got it all. I didn't get walking up to the cell because I didn't want to go back.
Yeah.
and I'm gonna go get my wallet.
Well, you ran into the problem I run into when you don't come out, and that's trying to film and scout the
It's a
cells
pain in the
at
ass.
the same time. It's very awkward and difficult.
I thought it'd be easy, but like I almost forgot to film it the whole time because I was like focused on getting the deal. Whereas normally I've got like, you know, the camera's already going or one of us already has the deal set up.
Normally one has the deal and the other one just films the interaction.
This guy, he pulled out this backpack from underneath a pool table. I'll give you the background since you don't see it on camera. He pulled it out underneath the pool table, saw the GameCube, got really excited. I'm like, okay, where are the games? Where are the games? And his son hadn't come back yet. And I was like, he's not going to come back. I'm not going to get the GameCube. I'm not going to get anything. This day sucked because I didn't find anything all day.
This was the end of the day, right?
A single thing. There's like no yard sales either. There were like no yard sales, and the ones that were yard sales were the same exact ones we went to last week.
It was a hot weekend.
It was an awful hot weekend, and it was terrifying. I was like, I wasted my entire morning.
We've heard that the kids aren't here story 1,000 times, and we never get games out of it.
Exactly.
Ever.
There's a ton of third-party controllers in here. I might do a video where I shoot them.
Can we?
That'd be kind of cool.
Or let's just put like M80s under them and blow them up.
That'd be awesome. Inside is ATV Quad Power Racing, which is actually a cool game.
Not as cool as ATV Off-Road Fury.
This one's cool though because you can kick other people off the ATV.
Oh, that's pretty sick actually.
So that's awesome. It also has 2 memory cards, which is kind of nice. It's got the big memory card, which I believe
50, the big fat one.
It's the like 1080 thing. I don't know. It doesn't have the numbers on here like it usually does. And then there's the smaller black memory card where I still. Oh, there it is, 251. And this one is. I don't know why I'm looking for these details. And this one is still not having the numbers. Where the hell am I? Whatever.
It's the big one. The gray one's the big one.
It's the big one. So that's cool. I was happy about that. And the son went inside.
Oh, he did come back?
He did come back.
Okay.
He did come back. That's how I got this. Otherwise, if he didn't come back, I would have never gotten anything.
So it's good you came late, because if you came earlier, you wouldn't have gotten the slot.
Exactly,
sure.
yeah. It was the end of the day. They were about to close up. And so they looked for the games, and he brought a bunch of PS3 games. I was really disheartened. I was like, shit, where's the GameCube games?
Right.
He's like, I don't know where they are. It's like, oh, God. But
inside,
unfortunately, there's no cases, but inside of here...
Inside the computer
are all of the GameCube games. Now, what's in here is NBA Live 06, Luigi's Mansion, right here.
Such a cool backpack. I wish I had one of these in middle school.
Right? It's freaking awesome. It's even got like these game cases. I wish they had the actual cases though. FIFA Street 2.
Ooh, we might have to be playing.
So that'd be cool. I know you're in your FIFA addiction right now.
Back when the first Ronaldo was kicking it.
And the FIFA Street games, I believe, have a lot more cool stuff. Like the ball will catch on fire, and you can like hit people.
I played the NBA Street games quite a bit, and a little bit of the I think they had an NFL one as well. NFL Street.
Yeah, they did. They did.
Yeah.
I never played those, but I did play
the NFL one wasn't that fun.
The NBA ones.
Basketball ones were
awesome.
fun. It was like famous like Rutger Park, and it was like famous basketball courts around the city. It was just kind of fun. It was
like a 3D NBA Jam almost, because you could do like the crazy moves,
more or
you
less.
could trip people. It was fun. Rayman Arena, which I know nothing about.
It's a multiplayer.
It looked like an interesting multi-plat game.
I think it came out on Game Boy Advance as well.
So I'll have to try that one out, see if it's any good. I think we've seen it in the past, we just didn't pick it up. NASCAR Thunder 2003. Super Mario Sunshine. That's a good one.
Some subscriber advised to keep an eye out for obscure racing games.
Really?
Kind of like NASCAR or that drag racing, I forgot what it's called, NRCHAA or something. Because they weren't that popular, and for some reason there's still a big collector's environment for them.
Huh.
So he said some of those games will go for $20. Some of those racing, like generic games that you would throw out, but to a certain core group of people, they're collectible. Because they weren't that popular. Obviously, it wasn't like Madden where every kid in the country got it. So it's harder to find for sure.
Interesting. Okay. Well, I'll look out for those. And surprisingly, these are actually in pretty good condition. A little bit scratched up.
Nice.
Because they've been in here instead of their actual case.
Right.
Need for Speed Most Wanted, which I've heard is a pretty fun game.
Put that on PS2, I think.
And then they get like these weird plastic ones. I'm not really
I don't know.
sure why.
It's all about the games inside, though.
Mario Party 6, mint condition. Beautiful condition.
Is that the one? No, Mario Party 4 is the one that took us for like years to find.
I think it was 6, actually.
Hey, was it 6? I don't know. I have it back 6. There.
Yeah, it was 6, because I remember I didn't have 6 forever
either.
either.
I didn't know you got that too.
Yeah, this right here is what made me shit my pants. Super Smash Bros. Melee.
Copy 50.
Pretty damn condition.
Here.
Pretty damn
You
good
have
condition.
a GameCube case for it.
Awesome, thank you.
First party GameCube case.
It's something.
Because I have about 5 of those. In fact, remember the other week I had one of these for Melee.
You did, yeah.
Ready
Because
to
you
go,
got
'cause
the
it's
Melee
like, we're
game.
going to find a loose copy of this. We find this game every day.
If we find another one of those cases.
Yeah.
Crash Tag Team Racing.
That's interesting on GameCube.
Yeah, that's...
I've seen that on PS2 a bunch of
I've never
times.
played it. And then Star Fox Assault, which I'm
How
really
was this
excited
game?
for. I've heard this one's a lot of fun. I've heard the game that isn't very good is Adventures. So I think you
We
have...
found one of them at the yard sales a
Assault.
long time ago. Yeah, right
Assault.
there.
I got
It's like a
Adventures.
third-person action game.
That's
or something?
Adventure.
Is this one an actual
This
Star
one
Fox?
is an actual Star Fox where you're in the plane. I think you're also in a tank.
Okay.
There might be some running around with guns, but I'm not sure.
The one I remember, he just had
exactly.
like a staff and he was running around.
That's
and it was-
Adventures.
It's like,
You're
it's
like a
Star
girl,
Fox, but it's
actually.
like nothing like Star Fox.
You're
It's
playing
just
as
the characters.
I think her name's like Crystal.
Okay.
Something.
But it's
I
a
don't
third.
remember
It
her
was
name.
like a Jack and Daxter type game.
It was weird. Yeah. So that was just an insane amount of games. Now the thing is, when they found the games, because he wanted $20 for the GameCube.
Right.
So he started counting the games, and he's looking at them all, and he's like, okay, there's like, I don't remember how many games he said. And I'm like, oh shit, how much is he going to want per game?
Price, right.
He bumped it up by $5.
Awesome.
That's it. After looking at all the games, $5. $25 for this entire backpack.
This backpack is the cool. The backpack itself is the
backpack
coolest thing because
is
we've never
awesome.
seen that, and it's so unique.
Oh, and something else that it came with, which is pretty cool, is the microphone,
For
which is
Mario
for
Party.
Mario Party 6
Yep.
and 7. So you can do the little mini game instead of the game just flipping you off and going,
Right.
you don't have the microphone,
Right.
you can't do anything.
Do they like blow into it to like blow up balloons or
I
something?
don't know, I never had the microphone until now. And another thing that was really weird,
This is cool.
which is really cool, but the screen is really scratched up, so I'm not sure how it's going to look.
Awful.
But a GameCube screen. Now, I've seen these for the PlayStation 1
Yep.
many times, but I've never seen it for the GameCube.
With the PlayStation ones was actually first party, and all these other ones are just generic third party. Mm-hmm. But I think the PlayStations was actually made by Sony, or
This
one of
one's
them
cool,
was.
because it just like clicks in to
Ultimate
the,
like 2001 road trip.
clicks into like the back right here, and then it folds in to the GameCube.
Before
And it's
every kid
perfect.
just has
It's
iPhones
got-
and stuff.
It's got a headphone jack too. See, the cool thing about I remember my parents' car. I'd probably be able to play this in my parents' car back then because it had an auxiliary thing, and it also had like a power
Well, I didn't even think about that. You'd have to
in the car.
Or you just have to go on the cigarette lighter adapter.
Exactly, a
as well.
cigarette lighter adapter, and I also had in the car, they had a little TV. So if I'd had this as a kid,
It would have been the goat.
it would have been the GOAT.
It would've
Instead
been
of
the
playing
GOAT.
Atari games all the time like I used to.
Or I just
Which was
played.
still pretty
played Nintendo DS or Game Boy SP was.
I
probably
played
my
Game
favorite.
Boy SP. And
Game
I
Boy
watched,
SP was the goat, like carpool system because
Yeah.
it was so easy to just like fold it and then in your pocket.
I brought it
You
to
didn't
school
need
a
a
lot.
big bag. You didn't need anything. You folded it up and it like protected itself.
It's
You just
awesome.
Put it right in your pocket.
It's the perfect handheld.
Yeah, that's why it's still my favorite handheld today.
Did you want to go over your Goodwill and then my Goodwill?
We're ass backwards here. What happened to our finds that me and you got the other day? Did you bring those over?
I left 2 of them here.
Oh, is that them right there?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
From 2 weeks ago.
So 2 weeks ago.
Explain to you. We had a shitty day as usual, and then you went up to a cell, and the guy had these in trash bags.
It was in a trash bag
Which is
within a
weird.
trash bag within a trash bag. I hope you got some footage of this. I'm not sure.
I got plenty of. I got too much footage of that.
So we're digging through it, hoping for some good stuff. There wasn't really much. What you're not seeing here is Blitz the League, which is like a rated M
Right.
version of football, which I played with my roommate recently. It's a lot of fun.
It was awesome.
Like, if you're good at Madden, doesn't mean you're going to be good at this
No.
game, which is really nice because I'm terrible at Madden.
Yeah.
And he knows what he's doing in that game, but he still kicked his ass in this game
You
because
just pick up and play.
it's a pick up and play game. It's a lot of fun. You can break each other's bones. Like you see, like like Mortal Kombat, like you're just
Yeah.
with X-ray vision. It does that in this game when you tackle
And
somebody.
then late
so,
hits and stuff are encouraged.
Yep, late hits. If the other team's getting pissed off because you keep scoring or you keep sacking, you'll actually have a brawl where you can keep taking control of players and they all just start tackling each other and beating the shit out of each other.
It's kind of like the fights in the hockey games.
Yeah, except
the game.
every single player is fighting and you can choose
Everyone gets involved.
all the characters and you have to win the fight and you get more morale or something, or you get something
Speed
like
boost.
there's like a meter that you can use,
Like a special meter.
a special meter, and then when you use that it like slows down the game and if you're on defense, you tackle really hard and it, like, draws blood.
Ugh.
Like, the blood just sprays out everywhere when you tackle them. Or you can break their bones and get them out of the game. And then if you're on offense, you can avoid the people on defense.
Like spin move and stuff?
Yeah. Or you can catch something that you probably weren't going to catch.
Sounds like the edgiest game ever.
But it's awesome.
Only important thing to me is they didn't have any licenses from the NFL, did they? Is it all just random teams?
It's just random teams.
Okay, it's just like made up. Like
it's made up teams.
Okay.
Which, I mean, it'd be cool if the Patriots were, like, killing other teams and stuff. Like, that'd be awesome.
But the NFL, I'm sure, wouldn't.
But the NFL's not going to.
Well, they allowed blitz
violence
on N64. Had the
but blitz on N64 didn't have blood, steroid use, strong language.
No.
They're like in the main
violent,
menu.
but-
They're like swearing on all these rap songs and all this other stuff. So they went for as edgy as possible.
So they had to make their own league to trash it.
Exactly. Serious Sam on the original Xbox. Now, as far as I know, this is the only version like this game because I've played Serious Sam on the computer, but it had different levels. So I'm not really sure.
Associated graphics are sick.
What this game is. This game's awesome. I love this game. I used to play it all the time with my friends. The levels are a lot of fun. The guns are ridiculous. It's one of those games you just run around and you just kill everything. And it's so much fun. One of my favorite co-op games of all time.
About the edgiest games possible at the yard sale.
Except for this one, which is one of the best party games of all time, and that is Fusion Frenzy.
I played this a lot.
So much fun. It also has a lot of nostalgia on it, actually, because it says property of Blockbuster Video.
It's kind of sick, actually.
So that's awesome.
A few years ago, this stuff was annoying, but now to me, it's almost adds flair to your collection.
Yeah, the
it, like, reminds you.
only issue I'm seeing here is that the top of the game looks damaged, which is where all the data is. So I'll have to try to see if the game works. Maybe it was $1, so if it doesn't work, I won't be too butthurt. I just wanted to play the game.
That was
really
the best
badly.
thing about the sell. I probably would have bought some games if I wasn't in the process of getting stuff out of this room, which we've said for the last 8. That'll become a new meme on the channel. Is next video,
new room.
What was the last time we used to do something like that too? We'd always say we're going to put up like giveaways next video and stuff, and we never
something
did.
like that. I don't remember what it was.
It was the same exact concept that because we say we're going to do stuff, and then in the blink of an eye, it's already time for another video. And it's like, where did all the time go? We just did a video.
Like,
where
did the week go? Like, I constantly have that. Like, what day is it?
Right. I have the same problem.
It's crazy. I've been really busy lately with a lot of stuff. I'm building our website, which has got a pretty cool name, actually. I like it a lot.
It better be day one buy.
It's not day one buy.
Don't tell me until the website's ready.
Okay.
Save the name. We'll tell you guys in a future video. In fact, let's take a 2-second break here. All right, let's jump back into. We're done with yard sale finds. Now we're into the Goodwill, which is awesome and really scary at the same time. Why don't you show everyone what you found Saturday morning when you went out yard selling alone, and then I'll show everyone what I found later.
I'm going to start off with non-gaming related item that I'm really happy about, because I actually was just talking about wanting this series, and now I got it.
This was in the glass case.
Factory sealed Game of Thrones book collection. It was $20, but because I went with a 50% off day, it was only $10.
$10 for that's pretty good.
For this whole set, and it's all brand new. In fact, this rip was not even there.
This is really new because this is after since the show's come out.
Yeah,
obviously.
So it's got Peter Dinklage over there, and Jon Snow, and
But Phil, no more Jon Snow. JK, he's coming back.
Probably.
He's already been confirmed on set for next season.
Yeah, but I don't know. I've heard different things. Like
it could just be him just being a dead body too, or I don't know. We'll see. But he's coming back.
But yeah, so the whole book series, I'm super happy about that. Because remember, I found 2 books for like 25 cents each, which I'll be giving my roommate because now I got the whole set.
And $10 is not bad at all.
$10 isn't bad at all.
Considering the amount of books are the best media as far as entertainment value per hour, or per dollar rather, I should say. You pay a couple bucks for a book, and then you have 7-8 hours of entertainment. Like that's you don't really beat that with any other medium, except for FIFA.
I mean, what other medium do you stare at words in a page and hallucinate for hours? So I'm looking forward to books exactly. The best drug. Don't do drugs. Do books.
Just skip these 3 right here, and then you'll.
Are those really that bad?
Yeah.
Why?
The first 2 are really good. I think Storm of Swords is pretty good, and the last 2 are it's a lot of what's her name across the world just thinking about stuff.
Well, I'll see what's up, but the cool thing is they're normally $10 a book, so getting all for $10
is great. Yeah,
it's pretty great.
And factory sealed and new. They're not old like
exactly. Yeah, they're not
used books from a library or something.
And I prefer new books anyway, just because I'm weird like that. And this is actually a controller from This GameCube lot right
Backpack
here.
lot.
I'll just keep it in here. Who cares? I actually put my name on it because it was so busy. They had to like put it behind the counter.
Yeah, I've been in there on those 50% off days. It's a mess.
So I saw this. I wasn't gonna buy it originally, but I thought, why not?
25. Oh, for half off.
It was $12.
Okay, I would have bought it too.
So it's like $12.50 for this actually pretty good looking GameCube.
Not bad shape.
The button works just fine. The locking works just fine, which is actually a surprise for some reason because normally this button will get stuck.
Always.
And the black ones are usually in terrible condition whenever we find them.
Rarely see the black ones.
Exactly, yeah. I think this is probably the second black one I've found.
Silver and purple indigo.
You
And all
think-
the stuff's on the bottom, cool.
You think silver would be hard to find since there's like a platinum edition. I think this is from the other GameCube lot as well. It's got one of those limp dick analog sticks, which is really unfortunate.
Oh yeah, let's throw that in the trash.
Usually those were from Mario Party.
N64. GameCube's pretty good about it. Mario Party and N64 ruined a lot of controllers.
Yep. This one though, it's a little bit loose, but it still snaps back. So that's nice. So I'll probably keep this controller. All the buttons work just fine. So this one will be fine. It also came with, happily, the power and the AV cables.
Yeah, Nintendo AV cables are always,
Nintendo, yeah.
always amazing to find.
One day I hope to find Nintendo component cables.
Yeah, it'll be rare, but it could happen.
But those are for $300, so
Yeah.
I don't think we'll ever find those.
You never know.
It's true. I mean, I've said that about other things.
We found some weird, obscure stuff that is super rare that we never should have found at yard sales.
So that's what I got at Goodwill, which, I mean, it doesn't seem like a lot, but it's just cool to finally get something from
At
Goodwill.
Goodwill. I always get stuff at that Goodwill.
Yeah, you always get really lucky in finding things.
I go in on the right day.
This was my week of luck, because usually when I can't come,
Yeah.
you find like, oh, look at this Dreamcast lot, and I'm like, great. Whereas now I'm like, look at my GameCube lot.
Yeah. This week
So-
I had work, so it wasn't like I slept in and bullshitted.
Yeah.
But
Just like I was out of town the past.
the reason
few times.
I worked in the morning was a rookie mistake to watch U of A play, which
Oh.
failed to reach expectations.
Yeah, they lost,
to say
didn't
they lost by a lot
Oh.
with college game day in town. At the same Goodwill, probably about a week ago, I got Pokemon Ranger, and this is the first warning signals I saw. By the way, this game's really nice condition. I'll be keeping this in my collection. $6.99 for Pokemon Ranger, and I immediately talked to the manager. It was the guy manager with like the goatee that I know pretty well, and I'm like, is there a reason that every other game forever is $2.99 in the store, but you guys are asking $7 for this one? And he said, oh, maybe it's because it's a handheld game or it's in good condition. He's like, don't worry about it. So he ended up selling it to me for the $2.99.
No.
Is it $2.99 or $3.99?
He's $3.99.
For some reason, she gave it to me for $2.99. I paid $3 for it. It's probably worth about $10, so I wasn't trying to spend $7 at Goodwill.
Yeah.
Even though this is pretty close to brand new, I don't think it's that fun of a series from what I've heard. I've never given it a try. But for a Pokemon game for $3.99 or $2.99, I wasn't going to pass it up. And then we'll get into the next find. You guys saw this on SpyCam. Awesome games to find, horrible prices.
Yeah, that's weird.
And a hint for them, I'll back you up though on this one. A hint for our subscribers is anytime you guys find a system in a Goodwill or a controller or something, it's really important to look around because other items from that probably got donated. So when I'm at Goodwill and I see like a GameCube, I look around for games. Or if I see an N64 controller in the electronics area, I'm like, what N64?
Were these in the glass case?
Yes.
See, I asked about them, and those weren't in the glass case.
No, they got put out yesterday, which
They're
was
probably
Monday.
avoiding the 50% off.
They
thing.
got put out Monday morning, and the big thing about these is that they look like that. When I walked up, it was this end, so you had no idea what they were. But I know what GameCube games look like on the top. They have a kind of unique lining on the top, so I was like, those are GameCube games. Upon further inspection, she pulled them out, and it was amazing GameCube titles, including Wind Waker and Mario Kart Double Dash.
What were the other ones?
There was a Metroid Prime 2, Metroid Prime 1, Rogue Squadron, and they were okay, $10 games, but they were all in like mint condition. Had they been cheaper, if they were $2.99, I would have bought them instantly.
Oh, yeah.
But the price tag on these clearly says $19.99, which is the first ever at our Goodwill. The games have always been $2.99. It's either $2.99 or $3.99. We can't quite come to terms with that, but it's been one of those two, and it's one of those things where it's like video game $3.99, video game $3.99. They just put the sticker right on it. But according to this manager, she told me they're now price checking. She's like, we got these off a website. And on a normal day, I would have ran out of the store. But when you look at the condition of these two games...
They're beautiful.
This is like someone opened it, put it on the store shelf, and then 10 years later donated it to Goodwill without ever even turning it on. The disc is...
I looked at it, was phenomenal.
100% perfect. Not one blemish on it. The instruction booklet, 100% perfect. And the case, probably the most important thing for me is a lot of times is the case. As long as the disc is playable, I'm not too concerned about it. And this case is absolutely mint.
It's beautiful.
This will be replacing my copy.
And this one has the bonus disc too.
Yep, my copy does as well.
Oh, okay.
Mario Kart Double Dash, once again, completely perfect condition.
That's cool.
And I couldn't leave these at $19.99. There's no tax, so technically it's under $20 for these games. I could not leave them at that price. If they were in bad condition, I would have ran out.
Because they're
the
still
store.
worth more than $20. It's just, it's a pain in the ass that Goodwill is now...
It's scary.
looking up prices, which is weird because...
This one's also just perfect.
I feel like they all follow different rules.
None of them. Well, remember when we went for a long time and they said, "Oh, we don't do video games anymore. We sell them on the online auction."
But I kept seeing them on other websites, people finding stuff at Goodwill, so it was like our Goodwills were just not doing it.
That being said, like the $10 games, they were asking $7. These games are both worth way over $30, and they're asking $20. So they're asking somewhat fair prices. We're just not going to find home run balls anymore. We will not find Earthbound for $3.99 at this Goodwill ever, because if they see that, they're going to be asking, $170 or something for it. That being said, at least at our local one, the prices are still fair. And I tried to talk to the manager. It was a female, and she didn't know me, so she didn't hook me up at all. But if it was that guy manager, he might have given me these.
But you don't want to leave them there
for $3.99. I knew if I left these there for the night, they'd be gone. The only reason they made it a whole day is, like I said, is because they were like this. So you had to really know what you were looking at, and I can tell, like I said, the GameCube games from the top. So I'll be replacing both of my copies with these. I'll be selling my copies, which are in nice condition as well, and I'll be getting way more than my $40 investment back.
So that's good. I mean, basically free upgrade.
If you want to look at like that, free upgrade and some beer money for later or something. Yeah. So it's a good trade. But it's nice to see games like this at Goodwill.
But it's weird because I saw another person on Lee Reddit get another mint copy of Wind Waker for $4.
Recently? Did they say anything in the thread about these prices?
I didn't see anybody talking about higher prices, so I think it might just be our local Goodwill being a bunch of assholes.
Let us know in a comment. As Fanta said, it seems like Goodwills are never on the same page with each other. They're all just their own random entity. And as I've said a million times, the managers can put whatever price they want in the system always. Nothing's stopping them from that. Because everything's donated, so there's no, like,
it's really weird.
There's overhead, but there's no, like, if something says $5.99 and you say, hey, this is wrong, blah, 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 the manager can easily put in $2.99 in the system. There's no system that keeps track of. No, there's nothing like that.
There's no
nothing
inventory.
like that. Exactly. There's nothing like that. They can type in the button on the computer. If you look on the Goodwill computer, it's just buttons. $2.99, $5.99, $10.99,
it is.
whatever.
There's no barcode.
And there's no scanning. They just put in whatever they want. So that's why I talk to managers, and about 9 times out of 10 I get what I want. This time I did not, but these games were too nice, too perfect for me to skip up. So
I always wonder, why would an employee ever be a stickler about it?
Well, the employees have no choice. They have to keep their job, charge what's asked. The managers have there's nothing stopping them.
Was she not a manager?
The one I asked was a manager.
So why wouldn't she work with you?
Because she said, she goes, there's nothing I can do. They were put out today, there's nothing I can do. Where had it been the man, he would have said, he might not have given me the great deal, but we could have worked down to $10 or something. Because, these games for $3.99 would have been an absolute, just a home run ball.
Awesome.
But still can't complain at $19.99 at all. Especially the nice thing about Goodwill is no tax. So no surprises. It's $19.99. You hand them a $20 bill and you're out of the store. Nothing weird. Last finishing touches.
New episode of the podcast went up. I don't know when this video is going up. Is it going
Probably
up
tomorrow? Unless you have some other videos.
Last night, the new podcast went up. Definitely check that out. I don't know what it's about.
I keep filling the beer, hoping it will magically have refilled since our last talk.
I forgot what Dreamcast and I talked about.
It'll be a surprise.
It'll be a surprise, exactly. So check out the, I'll probably put it up there, like a little thing, you can just click it. It'll take you to the teaser. And on the teaser down below in the description, if you listen to like some of the teaser, you're like, I'm interested in those topics. Then you can listen to it on SoundCloud, there's free downloads. and I'm going to be having a RSS hosting website pretty soon, so I'll have it on iTunes. So that's kind of cool.
Awesome.
In the future, I don't know. You guys can let me know if you want me to put the full podcast on YouTube.
I think you could definitely do parts. Just do exactly what Pat does with the Completely Unnecessary podcast. Do part hair, part hair, part hair.
Okay.
That way they don't have to watch a whole hour video, although I would like to.
Yeah,
Because as
me too.
you said, it's like listening to a radio show. You hit play and you go about your day doing stuff, and then they're talking to the
That's why I love Red Letter Media. I don't know if you've listened to
I
them.
always watch I watch Best of the Worst.
I love Red Letter
Half
Media.
in the Bag.
Hour-long videos, and you don't have to really watch them.
Oh, you gotta watch them because you gotta see the clips of the movies that.
Well, the best, the worst you do, but like when they're doing like movie reviews,
Yeah.
they just show parts of the trailer, so you can just listen.
It's
to
just
them,
talking, yeah. It's just
which
like
is
a radio
awesome.
show. But the whole reason I watched the show is for that guy's laugh. I forgot what his name is. The guy that's Mr. Plinkett. The guy that man, what is his damn name?
He doesn't do the voice.
No, he doesn't do the voice, but he's in
he
Half in the
is
Bag.
Plinkett.
He's Plinkett.
He is
He's the
Plinkett.
guy that's blind.
Oh, why can't I think of his name?
Rich Evans.
Rich Evans, that's it. That's
Rich
it.
Evans' laugh is just the best thing
It's
to ever
so
happen.
great.
I could watch those videos on repeat, just hear him
Me
laugh
too.
at the ridiculous
Me too.
scenes. So we're out. If you guys want us to hunt an extra hour every week, the month of October, we're gonna bump it from 2 hours to 3 hours. Let's hit 300 likes on this video. If we hit 300 likes, we're gonna bump it a full extra hour. We can lose a little bit of sleep in exchange for October finds.
Yeah.
Because October is when we get the best finds. October and April are tied. Best finds of the year on the channel. So let's hit 300 likes. Any last thoughts?
Game On Expo, because it's gonna happen. We'll be there.
In 1 year, we'll be there, barring either of us being dead or anything weird happening.
So
We'll be there.
we'll do another video, I'm sure, announcing that we'll be there.
In 9 months or so, we'll start talking about it, and hopefully we can get on a panel or something. But because it's so local, we should be able to help out a lot more than the other people who have to actually fly in.
Yeah. Also, I haven't been doing streams lately because my data cap for Comcast has been a pain in the ass. Boycott Comcast if you can.
That's a tough one.
Tweet about how terrible it is. If you can, look at CenturyLink. They have unlimited data, but I have roommates that are stubborn. So try to boycott Comcast.
Yeah.
Streaming pretty soon though, because like I said, it just reset. So I've got my whole chunk again that I can use.
You ready to waste it all again?
I'm ready to waste it all again. So I'm gonna try to space it out, do hour streams, sometimes 2 hour streams occasionally. And then I also have a viewer mail episode coming up pretty soon.
Oh, good. More surprises?
Yeah, more surprises, some pretty cool stuff.
All right.
So yeah, one of them is actually from England.
Wow, you guys spend a lot of money on shipping.
So that's really cool.
I hope you send them a nice little surprise
Yeah.
return. And don't buy FIFA 16 if you enjoy sanity and not breaking controllers and closet doors.
Yeah, check out Facebook for a picture of
my controller.
His controller.
1 week into FIFA 16.
1 week? Has it even been out for a week?
Yeah, well, it's been out a week. Yeah, a week from tonight.
Week?
Yeah, you think I could have made it 1 week and enjoyed the game?
You
No,
found a way.
not at all. All right, guys, we're out. Later.